As we talked about stability in the previous way, we are going to understand some more concept. Now, these concepts are going to be biological because biology is the main thing in this channel. And thinking about the various evolution and everything, the one theory that I really like because of my equilibrium, the concept of equilibrium that I gave in the previous vid, I like the selfish gene theory. This theory states a lot of things, but the one thing that captures my mind, that captures my thought is the selfish gene. Because looking into this, it's just basic physics rule used in chemistry to create various elements. You all have heard about the gene, the selfish gene. You all have heard about that, right? So this concept states that genes are nothing but molecules which tries to thrive in the surrounding. I mean, it does not have an instinct of it. It does not have a mind to do that, but it thirst for equilibrium. It's its tendency to gain equilibrium that it will go to any extent, and that all thing comes on a paper very simply. But as the years go, as the year went and went and went, the complexity among these genes increased and the whole structure became more complex. So that's the thing that occurred. And one thing I would say to you, for you to know in the best knowledge that you could, you should read this thing. The selfish gene you should understand, because it takes the graph of the duration and possibilities combined and makes it a reliable source of our history. I very well believe in this theory because I think this was the starter up. But as I told you before, there are no boundaries. So natural selection, evolution, condition, adaptation, and the gene theory, I think they all combined to form the being. And that's my thought. This is the reality that I think has happened in the history, because not only one specific route was not chased during the evolution. There are many routes chased by the nature to create the perfect being, the being which is more stable. I mean, tell me an organism on this earth which is thriving in its condition and is not stable. Every organism alive in this earth, it's most stable of its kind. Its whole structure is defined to be surviving and in that surrounding, in that condition, and it is due to the equilibrium brought by its body, by the nature. So that's the thing. And nature is fully cruel. So the one which is not meant to survive, the one which cannot adapt, the one which fails to survive is not selected as per the natural selection. So natural selection plays a very big role here. And you should all know that these type of theories are not only boundaries. So think before yourself. You should think of every possibilities, because not only one thing can occur in nature, but multiples and multiples can occur. So be aware of yourself. Everything is possible in this nature. I mean everything. Everything, I mean, which can bring stability is the most possible thing in nature. Any condition, if it brings stability, it can be possible. Similarly, when we are talking about, I mean, I went a lot of off topic, so let's get back onto the topic. The topic states that the selfish gene is created where its molecule bind to each other and it creates a DNA like structure. And that thing, if said for only the earth, would be wrong, because in the space and cloud the materials to form those complex nucleotides which are our DNA and RNA are present inside the space cloud as well. What do we understand? That space and time, for a long duration of time, various possibilities are there, and that's why the life did not only come on earth, but its starting was done into space as well, but it did not get the same surrounding as the earth got, and that's why life thrived on this planet and cannot in space because the sufficient energy, sufficient food creation, sufficient things were not provided. So that's the thing. You should keep this in mind, keep this into thinking, and let's learn more. Thank you.